Good morning. Welcome to Buck Don't Know Shit. It is another beautiful day in Texas. Really is a beautiful day. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a good day. And so I finished this motor mount project. Was terrible job. Do not recommend for anybody. Not much fun there. So definitely do it when you have your engine tore apart like I did. It's the time to do it. Or of course, if you pull your engine out, that would be the easiest time to do it. Now we can move on to the next project, which is the shift linkage adjustment. Need to do that. And there were a couple things I saw under the car. I want to tie wrap, kind of clean up, check this fuel line. I think it might have a little leak. Need to tighten that hose clamp. And yeah, a couple little things like that. I did mention that the transmission pan looks like it has a leak, which I need to get on the computer later, see if I can find one of those, or if I just need to, yeah. I'm pretty sure I put gasket maker on that gasket when I put that pan back on, but maybe I didn't, and maybe I just need to get another gasket and coat it real good with some gasket maker before I put it on and call it a day. Yeah, and I have some work I need to do on the cars. I got to get the Camry. The kids are like, Dad, gotta fix the AC. So, and it wasn't even hot. It was like, when they're so stupid, I was like, y'all know you can roll the windows down, right? It was like 75 degrees, you know, it's like, it wasn't hot. And they both come home from school, Riot's in the back seat. They brought one of her friends home, and they're like, oh, it's so hot, so hot. You got to fix the air conditioner. And I'm like, did y'all roll the windows down? No. They work. Roll the windows down. Yeah, y'all will survive, I promise. Like, it just, kids, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and it's March. It's like literally not hot outside at all. And one of them even said, it's like literally cooler outside than it is in the car. And I'm like, yeah, so roll the windows down. That's how how we used to do it. Because lots of cars didn't have air conditioners, or they had them, but they didn't work, right? So just roll your windows down. And I hate to tell them, but probably not going to be any AC in this old girl either, I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll see. I do need to work on that eventually. But we're going to get it on the road and get it legal before we do all that. So, all right, let me get to work, try to do this linkage adjustment real quick. Okay, so I'm under the car, and this is where my linkage ties into the transmission. And I was just looking at these different connection points, seeing what has adjustment in it. And there is some link adjustment in that one, and there is linked adjustment in this one. So the manual says undo the end of the manual shifting rod, which I'm going to assume is this one up here. I'm going to try that first. And basically what it says to do is to disconnect it, put both the lever in the D1 position, and put this transmission in the D1 position, which is basically push it all the way back and then one click forward, and then button it back up together and yeah, finish your adjustment. So I'm gonna try, first I'm gonna try loosening this here, and then if that doesn't work, then we will move on to try to get some adjustment out of this guy. I think's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, just real quick, show you also, you can see it's disconnected there, and I do have this already moved in the D1 position, but just see that would be park all the way forward, and I guess it's D2 all the way back, and then one click forward should be in D1. So let's go crawl out from under the car again. And, which I've gotten good at this. And I know y'all are probably like, well, why don't you use a crawler? And I've got one, but it just makes me claustrophobic, basically. I don't know why. I like, yeah, it gets me too close to the car. And anyway, I just would rather complain about crawling around on my back. So anyway, let's see if we can move this shift linkage. It does say get it forward. That is D1 right there. There's low. Yeah, and that's as far as it goes down. And one click up. So now we'll go see if we can link them back together now. While I'm under here working, I've got a, I don't know, I've been pondering that. I saw some other video and I see guys talk about this all the time, about self-tappers. Like they are, you know, it's, oh, fuck. Now I've got, there we go. Oh yeah, so there, yeah, so this was bottomed out all the way. So you can see it's about probably a 1/4 inch higher now. So that is, that's good. I think the adjustment might actually do something. But back to my self-tapper conversation. I see them getting a lot of hate. And I don't really understand. Maybe somebody can tell me. But if you're just screwing something in and there's no hole there, and say like a ground wire, is it okay to use a self-tapper, or do I really need to drill a hole first and then screw a screw into it separately when I could just use a self-tapper and like a star head washer or something? I don't understand. I mean, yeah, I kind of get it if you like were piecing an entire car together. I don't know. I mean, they work, they're easy, they save you a step. And I don't see the downside of them. Most of them are like stainless or coated. They're not going to rust and fall apart. I mean, maybe they aren't the strongest screw material in the world, but I mean, most of the machine screws you buy for these cars are probably the same material. But I see people shit on self-tappers all the time. Like, if you use a self-tapper, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And I don't understand the hate of self-tappers. I don't understand it. And I mean, I know people, I've seen people repair cars, like floor pans and stuff, just using self-tappers. And I don't really have a problem with that. If that's what they want to do and it gets the car on the road, and, you know, some self-tappers and seam sealer probably works pretty well. You know, and it'll probably hold up for a while. So, I don't know. Anyway, I was just thinking about that. But back to this. So now all I got to do is, put a nut on that and put this thing back in park. And we'll see if this works. But yeah, so that's it. That's how you adjust a Cruise-O-Matic transmission in a 65 Thunderbird. Okay, so I know I said I was going to put this guy in, but got a couple of concerns or issues. And I bought this off Amazon, but one, it comes with, one, I don't have any 1/4 inch bolts long enough to go through this to mount it. And it's Sunday, and anyway, Home Depot's open, but that's a pretty good drive for me. And the other thing is these are the fittings it came with. And you see their compression on this end, but on the inside of these, it's not like a compression nozzle. So I'm assuming these are supposed to have some kind of thread sealant on them, but they don't screw in there. I mean, you can see I haven't like put a wrench on them, but I mean, they should hand screw. It's like it gets one thread started and they don't go in. I think for now I'm just going to roll with the combination valve, which is perfectly fine. I mean, that's the way it's intended anyway. I'm just going to run with that, and you see I almost got it. Oh, and it is leaking because I need to hurry up and get shit. So yeah, I should have waited to attach this one. But let me get my inlet lines hooked up so this thing doesn't leak out. Well, it's already leaked out all over the place, so oh well. More brake fluid all over the floor. What's new? So it's put together. Today is actually gone kind of according to plan. It's noon now. I've got my linkage, shifting linkage adjusted, tied up a few things under the car, tightened my fuel line up a little bit, and I've got my combination valve installed again in the car. Now all I have to do is bleed brakes, but I'll talk to y'all in the morning and we will pick up where we left off here. Yeah, it's nice when you have a day that actually goes as planned and you don't run into any unforeseen obstacles like I have been and usually do. Hopefully the bleeding brakes will go smoother than it did the first time, but I think it will. I know how to do it now. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's try this again. Put you down for a second. Crank the car. Park. My linkage does seem better now. Kind of want to check the reverse lights. Uh-oh. There you give her a little gas. Check the brakes real quick. Brakes work. So my reverse lights still aren't staying on when I go in reverse. Actually, I need to put it back in park. There we go. So, thinking it's a adjustment I need to do on my neutral safety switch, but I'm gonna put the camera on it to watch it when I put it in reverse. See what happens. All right, let's try it. Oh, they're on right now. That's odd. Okay, so they do work, but they don't always work whenever it's actually in reverse. Let me try that again. Okay, let's check it one more time. The blinkers work. That's left. There's right. And I know the brake lights and tail lights work. And then the thing, I had to adjust my neutral safety switch to keep the, you can hear my blinker relay back there. Turn that off. But to keep the reverse lights on when it was in reverse, yep, I adjusted it and now they work. So that is beautiful. Car works. Cool. Gonna go for another test drive here, just because that's what I like to do. Redid the brakes. Just want to make sure everything's working. Adjusted my steering linkage. Make sure that's good. Uh-oh. That was kind of something I was worried about when I adjusted the reverse lights, if it was going to mess with the actual starting position of the car, and I think it may have done just that. I'm gonna record us going. I probably should take that plastic off the back window.
Is there a reason it's doing that?
Mm-hmm. Huh. That's strange. All right, now we got it. Let me put my cap back on. I bet you it's gonna run now. Plug come off the ignition. It was Carlie's fault because she pulled on it too hard. Make sure I got it. I might have put it in the wrong plug. Let's see. There it goes in that one. Oh yeah. Carlie's fault.
You want to take it out on the highway?
Why did it die?
Why did it die? Says the car has no fenders, no hood, it barely started in the garage.
Is this key?
Maybe we shouldn't take it out on the highway. That's just my...
Not smart. Uh-oh.
Keep going.
That's odd. The fuck? Well, you ready to push? Huh? Get ready to push.
There's an old guy out there.
Huh?
I think the neighbors see us.
What?
We've been spotted by the
So,
neighbor.
we're just trying to get the car to run. Yep. Unsuccessful test drive, Carlie.
What do we do?
We're gonna push it back. That's what we're gonna do.
Are you serious?
Huh?
How are we gonna turn around? How are we gonna get it up the hill?
Do what? Well, we'll get it to the house and I'll work
Are
on
you
it.
fucking serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Yep, I'm dead serious. Why would it do this all of a sudden?
Did the plug come on loose again?
No. No.
Push it back in place. That was
But that's
the last
not
time.
that's not the problem though.
Yes, it is. Try it again.
Huh? It wouldn't crank if that was.
It cranks.
Well, I mean, but earlier it was fine. Right? It's like it's not getting fuel for some reason.
Are we out of gas?
It's possible.
You...
I shouldn't be. But we could be. Huh? Come on. Get in the driver's side here. No, I got it. Just cut your wheel back whenever you turn the corner, just like we said.
The steering
Go
wheel.
Other way. Other way. Go that way. There you go.
It's not really turning.
Turn it.
What the hell are we gonna do if someone...
Keep turning. Keep turning. Get out and help me push now. Thing runs so good before. Okay, so that was a fun trip, and I'm just gonna add this to my motor mount video. We just got stranded, had a fuel leak, and something I did not remember to do or look or even think about, really. Not that I didn't remember, I just didn't think about it, was when you jack this motor up, your fuel line is fixed to the frame of the car, or mine is anyway. It will pull your fuel line loose from your fuel pump. So, and just loose enough to where you can actually get the car started and drive down the road 1/4 mile, and then it'll completely come loose and leave you stranded. So just another little PSA there. Change your motor mounts, just go ahead and undo your fuel line, hook it back up when you get done. That would be the smart thing to do.